Up next, the net. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Irving. Durant. And Durant is right there. Durant's got the opening field goal of the game for the Nets.
Great hustle by KD, staying competitive after the miss.
Davis finds James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none. And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Now, here is Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And Drummond throws it down.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Griffin kicks to Irving. Pulls up on the elbow. The Lakers with the rebound. It's deflected and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Durant with the drive.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he overshot that one, missing. Pope loose. Irving with the steal. Goes up, and then Durant with the jam.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Schroeder against Harden. Pass to Drummond. Back to James. Misses the layup. Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Irving can't hit.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And Davis throws it down. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Here's KD following the bucket by the Lakers. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. James outside. Clock at 6. Leaner from distance. They get it again, and Schroeder stays with it.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. Out to KD to end the run. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
In the corner, it's James. Drummond working against Griffin. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Irving passes to Harden. Drops one in from the wing.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Schroeder dishes to LeBron. To the middle. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's LeBron. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm playing off the ball.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
We've got Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Matthews. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 11 points for Kevin Durant.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Pass to Horton Tucker. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Back to Harrell. Lakers passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Caruso.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
Brown dishes to Durant. Off target from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Caruso. And it's sent back by KD. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Green passes to KD. The pass to Claxton. The 11-footer. Again, the Nets for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for the Nets. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Knocked away. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Refusing to be deterred. I love how locked in Kuzma is on offense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
Brown outside. Pass to Green. And Harris wide open. He shoots. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Claxton's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Passes it to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 6 points.
This is where the length of AD really shows up. You think you have him well defended, and maybe you do, but it's just not enough.
Harris outside. They get the rebound. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Dinwiddie. And here's Harris from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Now the pass to Davis. Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Lakers,
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Matthews. The Nets also changing it up. Irving's checked in for Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. The three from Harden. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Outside Irving. Pass to Green. Out to Harris. From past the arc. Harris missing again. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 3 rebounds. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from you? Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Lakers leading by 3. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by LeBron.
What an athlete, Dennis Schroeder. He's a problem when he's out on the break.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
It's Harden with the drive. Durant wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Here's Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
He's so athletic. Blake Griffin's one of those players you have to make a decision. You have to wrap him up before he takes off.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
LeBron outside. A three-pointer off the mark. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Outside, Davis. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Harden finds KD. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Outside, KD. And stolen by Harrell. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 7-point Laker lead.
Has this offense been running? I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. Pass to KD. No good from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Harden's shot is good.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Irving. Shoots the three. The shot by LeBron, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Loads it up there for Harrell. And no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
James in the post. He's covered by Brown.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
and just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Harrell. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. Johnson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Dinwiddie kicks to Harden. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
How do you stop that? LeBron with too much lift and too much power.
Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Davis. Stolen by Harden. Claxton the pass to Harden. Shoots over Kuzma. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You look at James, what a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And they double up James. And taken away by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball. The kick out to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his third assist on the night. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. Kicks it out to James. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Outside Irving. Dinwiddie right side. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Drummond. Irving against LeBron. And Davis throws it down.
With a shot like that, AD has completely redefined what we expect out of a power forward.
Timeout called the Nets. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. The Nets also changing it up. Durant comes in for Tyler Johnson. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Durant in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Durant. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Beautiful body control by KD. Well-coordinated athlete, especially for a near 7-footer.
Back to James. There's the pass to Kuzma. High post, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to LeBron. Let's go. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets trail by 5. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
James finds Davis. Back to James. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Davis. Defense right on him. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Outside Irving. And here's KD for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
James looking around. And stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. KD's got the ball. In the corner, Irving with it. Kicks to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. The shot by KD. No good.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're down by 2. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
Jumps up. Count it.
Take that. Kyle Kuzma, confident, it's the shot of the night.
Brooklyn with the ball.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Back to Harden. Jeff Green on the wing. Irving passes to KD. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here is LeBron. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game. And all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And let's...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Griffin. KD looking around. 6 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And Lopez throws it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
In the corner, it's Harris. DiVincenzo against Irving. Outside Durant. Yep, that one goes in there.
What a nice touch from KD. There's no spot on the floor where he doesn't feel confident from.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. Back to DiVincenzo. The shot's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Durant, the pass to Harris. The dish now to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Brooklyn with the ball. Harris outside. Right side Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Milwaukee the rebound. The shot, no good. Here's Irving. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The 9-foot shot. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And there's the pass to Harden. Poked away, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Irving. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running. The shot's good from Forbes.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Griffin. Ball stolen. 11 feet away, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. And Green now, top of the key. Back to Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 6. Is shot by Middleton. Wide open. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Forbes. Down low. Second chance shot. And Antetokounmpo lays it in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the wing, Harden. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. The Bucks running again. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his second bucket tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his moves.
Pass to Forbes. Green against Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. And you have to credit their defense. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Green is out there with Brown. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle. And Middleton kicks to Forbes. Portis tips it back in. Portis has got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Claxton, defended by Portis. Dinwiddie left side. Shot clock at 5. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Middleton outside. Tucker the pass to Middleton. Shoots over Brown. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 10. The pass to Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Picked him clean. It's stolen by Green. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Tucker. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Connaughton. Goes back up. Tucker can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Great open look there. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts at maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Irving looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Portis.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Trying to end the drought, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Outside, Green. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. He sinks the 11-footer. Irving's got his first 2 points.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
Here's Connaughton. Dinwiddie covering. And it's Connaughton missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Another miss by Irving.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Irving. Fires for 3. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Keeps it alive. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Harden dishes to Durant. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. KD drives in. The 3 from Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Harden against Holiday. Now here's Harden. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Johnson outside. Jordan up top. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Right side Durant. They get it back. Jordan kicks to KD. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The shot by KD. No good. Milwaukee leading by 12. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Johnson. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Jeff Green. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Kicks it out to Giannis. From outside the arc, he's off on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Durant, the pass to Brown. Here's the 3. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Claxton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here we go, all alone. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Back to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. And Griffin sends it back.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
KD dishes to Griffin. Out to KD. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They're up by 10. And we'll be back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Griffin. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 2. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And it's Irving missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof.
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Middleton, the pass to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. It's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Holiday dishes to Tucker. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Harris against Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
On the wing, Harden. Defended by Middleton. Irving's shot is good.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
Holiday against Harden. Middleton, the pass to Tucker. Back to Middleton. Holiday with it. Passes to Lopez. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. That one doesn't go. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Irving. On the wing, Holiday. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And staying with the play, Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
Lopez against Irving. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Durant with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Drew Holiday.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unfortunate.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Portis against Jordan. Oh, that's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. No good from Luwawu. Here's Norrell. Milwaukee, no good that time either. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah.
Downtown Milwaukee is, and now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
When all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Lopez finds DiVincenzo from outside off the mark. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Holiday against Schroeder. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Middleton. His three-pointers off the mark.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. On the wing, Holiday. For 3, Middleton doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
LeBron against Middleton. James trying to free himself up. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Here's Los Angeles now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. James, the pass to Drummond. Middleton against James. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And that one's good by Giannis. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great player. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's LeBron after the made shot from Bobby Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Bucks trail by 7. The tray. The shot's good from Forbes. So it's the Lakers now. 1:12 left in the first. Caruso, the pass to James. Caruso looking for an opening. The pass to Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Harrell, the pass to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Portis.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
Harold, that's good.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harold has to be accounted for defensively.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Three-pointer. Rebound the Lakers. Matthews left side. And Harold slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Fourth. The Bucks getting another chance here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, the Bucks miss.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw, good. Matthews. The Lakers making a switch here. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Right side, Portis. Over Harrell.
And when Kuzma is motivated on defense, it helps big time. He needs to be more consistent on this end, though.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Tucker. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Lakers leading by 12. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
And these are shots Kuzma will take all day. He's very confident in his ability to score.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Harrell. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis. Knocks it loose. Now here's DiVincenzo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot's good by Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Schroeder passes to Horton Tucker. Back to Schroeder. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Down low, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's good. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Drummond. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here is Davis. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. All the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. Now here is Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. James against Middleton. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Drummond throws it down.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
And stolen by Drummond. Stolen by Holiday. Right side, Antetokounmpo sinks that one from the post. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Schroeder against Holiday. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Holiday.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Holiday against Schroeder. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Schroeder hits them both. There's the triple. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So we've reached the end of the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. A smoldering performance.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin. And until they stop him, he'll keep going to the bucket every time down.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Drummond. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. And the three off target. Lakers leading by 9. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass break, Milwaukee. And the dunk by Lopez.
Look, and you'll appreciate the hustle. Lopez showing real passion in beating everyone on the floor.
Schroeder up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. And there's the pass to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Well, go figure is right. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Lakers in the lead. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. Back to Matthews. To the paint, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Middleton outside. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. To the inside. Here's Davis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Davis has got 6 points.
Now, this is where you want to get AD a shot. I mean, that's almost automatic.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Matthews.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Forbes. From deep three-point range. They grab their own miss. He feeds it to Tucker. Another shot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow. Tucker's shooting ability, I mean, speaks for itself. Even the foul can't shut him down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Now here's LeBron. 11 points in the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Kuzma brings the double team. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Tucker the pass to Moore. Lets it go from the wing. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder banked in off the glass. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
T kicks to Forbes. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Lakers leading by 6. Harrell with it. Pass to Kuzma. James looking it over. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Kuzma outside. That one wide left.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Here's Tucker. Connaughton passes to Portis.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Portis. And the Lakers making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Drummond. 5 points in the game. Inside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Drummond. Kuzma's got 6.
You see how comfortable Kuzma is from there. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch needed to be effective.
And so it's Los Angeles. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Caldwell Pope. Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the point. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Stolen by Holiday. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Misses the 3. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's Kuzma penetrating. He can't hit that time.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here's Holiday. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Middleton can't get it to go. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And stolen by DiVincenzo. For the finish. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from James. Bucks trail by 4. Holiday looking for an opening. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
We talking fair pay. I know all things ain't equal, so I pay it for it. The irony of growing up poor is you gotta pay for it. Why you think they for it? Why you think
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Back to Holiday to take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 2.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Now here's James over Middleton, and the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
But when someone's open, Lopez will find using his height to see over the defense.
Here's LeBron. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. And they get it. No good that time. Great D that time for Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Schroeder. Kuzma fires James.
The DS no shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about they're not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here is Davis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Perfect timing with the small lead. They're doing all they can to protect it.
There's Schroeder. Brings outside. Launches a 3. That shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills. And tonight, it's been about the score. He's put this offense on his back.
Now here is Davis. And it's sent back by Lopez. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Left side, Portis. Giannis, right side. From the corner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. Both sides are selfish.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, welcome, maybe the best day of the... Now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at center. And for the Nets, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at shooting guard. Durant against Davis. Harden outside. Caldwell Pope against Irving. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hey, Steve, two defensive-minded teams in the building tonight. Both are good at getting stops.
Yeah, Kevin, this is going to be one of those chess match basketball games we get a chance to see. Difference, I think, will be the team that can somehow get easy baskets will make the difference.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And the dunk by LeBron.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
KD finds Harden. Durant feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Griffin. A shot by Harden, wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Davis throws it down.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Durant. In the corner, Irving with it. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Irving. Drummond. And Drummond is right there.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just his size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Here's Harden on the wing, covered by LeBron. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Gets a hand on it. It's hauled in by Harris. KD drives in and finished off by KD.
The mobility of Kevin Durant showcased right there. So smooth getting to the rim.
James, the pass to Drummond. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Schroeder against Harden. Schroeder surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And for Contavious Caldwell Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Lakers. Right wing. Caruso looking for an opening. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Matthews. They shoot again, and there's a nice layup by Kuzma.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Matthews. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Dinwiddie outside. At the elbow, it's Brown. Nobody near Irving. And the Nets miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Irving. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma...
The biggest area of growth would definitely be...
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Harrell. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. James against KD. Back to Schroeder. Left side, Davis. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
The shot by KD. No good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Durant, launches it. No good, shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's LeBron. Oh!
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Schroeder against Harden. Now the pass to Griffin. Right side, Kevin Durant. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Brown is checked in for Jordan. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. Davis dishes to James. Over Harris. No good off the back of the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Good work there as it goes.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
LeBron against Harris. Caldwell Pope outside. The 17-footer. A putback. Davis on the follow. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
Brown kicks to Harden. Durant wide open. He fires. They get it again.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Schroeder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to James. Stolen by Durant. Up top, Griffin. Back to Brown. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 8. LeBron drives in. And LeBron throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Brown outside. KD on the wing. Harris outside. Harris missing again. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. James wide open. Off the left rim and out.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Now here's Drummond. Schroeder outside. Caldwell Pope outside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. Brown kicks to Dinwiddie. And here's Harris from the arc. Caruso grabs the miss.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low and made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harrell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a solid 8-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers? And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
For Brooklyn, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Schroeder with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. High post, Davis. Back to Schroeder. LeBron outside. On deep. The rebound by the Nets. Griffin attacking. He gets that one. Griffin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When Blake sees a lane to the basket, it looks like his eyes lights up and he attacks.
James dishes to Davis. Floats it up for James. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
How do you stop that? LeBron with too much lift and too much power.
Harden scanning the floor. Irving for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. And finished off by LeBron.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Harden finds Durant. And that'll be 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So for the Nets, Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Johnson in for Joe Harris. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now. The difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
James looking it over. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Pass to Irving. Nets passing it around. Durant kicks to Irving. The 3 from Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 8. And here's Irving. Pass to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Here's Schroeder, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. LeBron James on the wing. Davis throws it down.
They're at their best when LeBron pushes. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
Irving passes to KD. Back to Irving. Kicks it to Durant. Trying to get open is Johnson. Here's Jordan. Right side, Kevin Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Los Angeles leading by 8. And Davis throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. And then Durant with the jam.
It looks like a toy hoop for him. KD throws down with ease.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 1:19 left to play in the third. Hit his foot. Kick. And it's whistled a kick. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And then for the Lakers, Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Matthews comes in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Dinwiddie outside. And the pass to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Executing off the dribble, one of Kyrie's strongest assets.
Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Dinwiddie covering. On the wing, James. He's got 16. Caruso, the pass to Matthews. Kicks it out to LeBron. Shoots from 8. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope's checked in. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Dinwiddie. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the shot goes in. Caruso's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Brown outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Nets. The Lakers also with a sub. Davis is checked in. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on. One of several late first-round steals in the 2017 draft. Kuzma has a higher ceiling than many scouts anticipated.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. And then for the Lakers, Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Fame. Whoa, hammering it in!
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Irving misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
To stop the run and finished off by KD.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Drummond up top, guarded by Jordan. And finished off by LeBron.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Irving against Kuzma. Irving kicks to KD. Now James. Drummond with it. He's picked up by Irving. And James throws it down hard.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
2 minutes.
Schroeder against Harden. Outside Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside Davis. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. And they double up LeBron. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. And the Lakers lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
The Nets on offense. It's a 16-point game. Outside, KD. And KD throws it down.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Outside Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
In terms of drawing fouls, Griffin is one of the best we have in the NBA.
Taking 2 shots. Griffin hits them both. 5 seconds left in the game. 9 feet out. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. Now here's Durant. Now Antetokounmpo.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now here's Lopez. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Harden the pass to KD. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Great D that time for Middleton. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. KD drives in. And finished off by KD.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Now here is Holiday. Passes to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Harris. Back to Irving. Lopez with the steal. Here's Middleton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Irving passes to Harden. Harris against Middleton. Harris kicks to Irving. Griffin. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Lopez. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And Dinwiddie's subbed in for Joe Harris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. PJ Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Milwaukee in the lead. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now here's Irving. D right on him. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Forbes. Here's Portis. Count it. Good. Portis has got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 3. Offensive rebound. Unable to get that one. Bucks leading by 5. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Middleton. And here's Tucker over Green.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of...
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
Being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Green is out there with Brown. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the center. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bucks leading by 7.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well. Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Connaughton passes to Giannis. Clock at 6. And Giannis throws it down.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
The 3 from Harden. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Dinwiddie outside. Corner shot. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Durant.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him, and that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
And Tucker kicks to Holiday. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Harden the pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
1:46 left to play in the first half. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. Takes it off the glass. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harden the pass to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Giannis dishes to Lopez.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robert. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Left side Irving. The pass to Durant. Pass to Griffin. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. The offensive rebound. And Griffin stays with it.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Harris against DiVincenzo. On the clock. Just his first attempt. Brooklyn with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harris finds KD. Count that bucket.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Here is Forbes. Shot's good by Middleton.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close with us. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
KD against Giannis. Right side, Kevin Durant. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Harden against Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. He's got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Irving with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Harden finds Griffin. Back to Harden. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 11.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. In transition, here come the Nets. And Harden with the stuff.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 4 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
A finish, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 7.
And Harden's three-point accuracy is lethal. I mean, he gets his shot off with such ease and quickness.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Giannis outside. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Durant. Nets trail by 10. Here's Irving. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Griffin with the steal. On the wing, Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Fires from deep. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
KD tries in. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Harris against Middleton. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Harden scanning the floor. And stolen by DiVincenzo. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. A pull-up. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
KD against Giannis. KD with it. 18 points for him. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Giannis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. T kicks to Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Teague, the pass to Tucker. And the layup falls. Tucker's got his first points of the night.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Harris. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Harden, and the layup's good off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
Count the basket.
Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Takes the 3. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Irving. Pulls up from the corner. That shot no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Middleton looking it over.
2 minutes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pocket 2. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Lopez. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Nets trail by 13. And the basket by Harden.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
And the jam by Harden.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also done a lot of good work in the post tonight. That's certainly been an advantage as well.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin comes in for Jordan, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Nicholas Claxton. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Giannis.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Inside. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant, no good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 10-point game. And the pass to Giannis. For the three, James Harden with the rebound. Launches the three on the money.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for.
starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And the athleticism of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Put your track shoes on, Kevin. You'll be running sprints tonight.
Now here's Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Drummond with it. Now here's LeBron. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Schroeder. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan.
Oh! I mean, that's a rugged play.
It's gracious.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Middleton against James. And James throws it down hard.
Come on, Hall of Fame, athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
The pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Middleton for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes to James. Oh, that's offensive interference. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Holiday surveying the floor. The Bucks working the ball around. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. They get it back. Antetokounmpo jacks up a 3. Here's Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Here's LeBron. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 4. Holiday with the 3. Again, Holiday missing. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and he banks in the layup.
And the versatility of Caldwell-Pope, not just to score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Lopez left side. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good from long range.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Back to Caldwell-Pope. James outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Matthews, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Tucker the pass to Forbes. Fires from the corner. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
It's stolen, and they're pushing it up. Lays it up and banks it in. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Left side, Portis. Passes it to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here comes the break. Not going to go that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action.
I think the underdog story, started when
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
They've got Harrell. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Harrell against Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Middleton outside. Over to the wing. And Tucker kicks to Middleton. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Tucker finds Middleton. And there's the foul. Here we go on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Harrell. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to Forbes. Now the dish to Tucker. Bucks passing it around. Holiday, the pass to Forbes. Shoots over Schroeder. And too long on the shot.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Davis looking for an opening. Here's Horton Tucker. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And they're running. Pass to Tucker. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never going to happen.
And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Forbes has it in the corner.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Davis drives in. Here's Drummond. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
Tucker passes to Horton Tucker. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Stolen by Tucker. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's the three. Forbes can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Connaughton. It's stolen by Schroeder. Only one man back on D. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Now Drummond. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Lakers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Middleton finds Giannis. Back to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, come on, you can't allow James to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Middleton for three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first half of play. Lakers ahead as the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that should...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at James, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And see Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, G.A. I mean, KCP dedicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
For 3, Middleton. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Passes it to Drummond. Dishes to Davis. And that's going to be a travel. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Middleton for three. Offensive rebound, Bucks. That shot off.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Middleton. For 3. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's it. His first foul. Lakers leading by 15. James outside. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Giannis. Lopez has got his first points in this one.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Davis with it. Now guarded by Middleton. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the middle. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slaps it in.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Brown always cognizant of everyone around.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now the Lakers on the break. Brown with the ball. And the dunk by James.
You know, the big hands of Davis. Just great work on defense that time to come away with the steal.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They get a hand on it. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee getting another chance here. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And they double up James. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. Davis dishes to Schroeder. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Kuzma outside. Here's Drummond. It's not going to go for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the point. Holiday the pass to Portis. To the paint, Middleton banked in off the glass.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Lakers leading by 18. Kuzma outside. And there's the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Tucker finds Holiday. Matthews with the steal. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Stolen by Tucker. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot off. Great D that time from LeBron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. The Bucks shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Outside Holiday. Middleton for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Here's Caruso. He dishes it to James. Over Middleton. And the shot falls short this time.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Outside Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 20. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. Over Holiday. Offensive rebound. Kuzma passes to Drummond. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Caruso. Hits the front of the rim and out. Bucks trail by 20. On the wing, Holiday. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. There's the feed to Lopez. To the inside. And Tucker kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
And Los Angeles with some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Shots good by Middleton.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
LeBron passes to Schroeder. 1:35 left here in the 4th quarter. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Portis can't get it to go. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, and he makes that one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
And who would have thought it would be Teague to send that shot away? Great block.
Antetokounmpo passes to Nwora. And again, the Bucks miss. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Antetokounmpo passes to Nwora. Shoots from the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber.